Amazon's always been a very like data heavy game for books. And other products that I'm sourcing definitely more because when you're spending, right? Like today I just spent close to $1,000, right? Like you want to be real sure uh what you're when you buy that like you really looked at all. So there's a software called Keepa and basically keeps track of the sales of a given product on Amazon. So you can see like when the price goes up, when it goes down, you can see how much it was selling for the last 90 days, like an average. So you can make some educated decisions. Like, for example, the product I bought today, I think was selling for $40 on Amazon currently. I'm paying like 20 for it, so I'll probably make probably like 10 to 12 on it. Um, but the 90-day price is 30, was 30. But there's also prices at like 45. So I'm just like, you know what? Like I could most likely make $10, but worst case scenario, I'm making $2. Like to spend 20 to make two is not great, but that's the worst case scenario. So you really just have to look at it like that. I'm also looking, oh, like what does this sell for on eBay? Because worst comes to worst, then I have to liquidate it. Can I get my money back on eBay? Um, and there's going to be stuff that I buy that, you know, the data says it's a good buy, but other people buy it. They bring the price down, things change. You know, a lot of the stuff we sell, Amazon does not sell. So they could all of a sudden start to sell it. So then they bring the price way down. So there's just a lot of different variables. But with these graphs and the data, like you just make the best decision you can at the given time. Um, yeah, like that's one of the hard parts about Amazon. Like you can see the 90 days and like what the price has been, but like that doesn't really mean anything. It's almost like the stock market. Like it could be going really well and then it could like be crappy for I don't know, 2 weeks or something. Like you just don't
Yeah.
know. Like it's out of your control, really. Um so, I mean, yeah, it's definitely very data driven, and you know, you just learn by trial and error. So I just basically reordered a couple of products I ordered 2 or 3 weeks ago. So the first time around, I bought just five of them to test. Say, hey, are these gonna sell? Like, it seems like I don't know. Like, let's test it. They all sold. So now this time I bought like 10. So if they all sell, then it's like, okay, like how many of these can I sell a month? Like I'm gonna start buying maybe 20 at a time. Like it's gonna go up. Like so I could buy it isn't uncommon for someone to get something on sale at like for 50% off or something, or there's a coupon. And then everyone gets that 50% off coupon, and all of a sudden you're gonna make $5 and now like you'll be lucky if like you don't lose $1. Um, so it's just you got to get in, you got to get out, and then sometimes like you know if you could find a product that's like not on sale and still profitable, those are probably the best on Amazon. But then it just really depends on like if I'm selling one product and I'm doing great with it, and then all of a sudden you find it. Now we're like competing on price a little bit. Then maybe someone else finds it. So then like you have to move to something else. So it's constant like moving and kind of doing that stuff. That's kind of where you'd want to do like wholesale. Because wholesale, you have the opportunity to work with brands. So basically, you could get like exclusivity. So if I wanted to work with a brand and say they like sell like this item here, like I could say I'll sell it for you on Amazon, but I want to be the only person who could sell it. So then if you happen to send this in, I could like tell Amazon like, hey, this person isn't authorized to sell this, and they'll kick you off. Um,
Wow.
so yeah, that I mean, that's very hard to find as well. But yeah, it's just kind of what you want to do. That's kind of my plan is to kind of learn online arbitrage and then hopefully find a bunch of products and then start doing wholesale once I
Wow.
have because when you start doing wholesale now you're not buying 10, you're buying 20, 30, 50, 100 like so you want to be sure that like you understand how to read the graphs and maybe if you lose money on something like why'd you lose it, what didn't you see, or like maybe it was just bad luck, but like to always kind of when it comes to like online arbitrage or retail arbitrage, like you want to have a good idea. Books, like, I get 10, 12 pallets of books for like $800. Like I know like I'm making my money back just in buyback companies, the person who picks up all the books I can't use. Like I already broke even there. So anything for Amazon and eBay is almost like where I make the money. So it's just a lot of, trying to drill down on the data, read the charts, and just kind of do the best you can at the given moment.
Wow, 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 wow. I would definitely want to ask about this. I actually have two more questions before you wrap up. Um, in regards to getting exclusive deals with brand, like how do you go about getting exclusive deals with brand, or how would you recommend someone going about getting exclusive deals with brand? How they find these deals?
So I've never done it before, so I'm not
Okay.
really sure. So, but what I hear supposedly is, Amazon is a very different animal than most places because they set the rules. It's a great place to sell, but at the end of the day, it is their platform, so you have to abide by their rules. So if you're like a big company, right? Like you might not be happy with the fees Amazon is charging. Logistically, it could be tough, right? Like if you have a business and you're used to selling like your T-shirts, right? Just on your website, like you control the price, you control, I don't know, maybe who can buy them, who sees them, the marketing you're doing them. But all of a sudden, it's on Amazon now, right? Maybe someone like buys wholesale from you and then starts selling it on Amazon for $3 cheaper than you. Like that's out of your control. You really can't do anything about it. I mean, as the brand owner, you could, but most cases, or you'd be like, you know what? I want to tap into Amazon's customer base. I don't feel like learning Amazon. I'm gonna find a seller to sell it for me who already knows how to do it, and we'll come to some sort of agreement or a good price, and then I don't know, you make money up front, and then I kind of take on the risk of like selling it on Amazon. But I don't really know a ton about wholesale and like these exclusive brand deals, but they're definitely out there, and a lot of people, as a lot of people shop on Amazon. So like,
Yeah.
you want your product on there. I mean, if people are there, like, they're not going to your website. Like, just think about how much stuff you buy on Amazon.